Alright bro, strap in. Formula freaking 1, man, this ain't just cars racing around in circles. This is the boss level of motorsports. These beasts hit 350 kilometers per hour. That's like 220 miles an hour. Imagine standing on the freeway and suddenly, whoosh! A blur of sound and speed just rips past you. That's Formula 1. Every single lap. And dude, the cockpit? Forget your comfy ride with cup holders. This thing is a furnace. Drivers are sitting in temps hotter than a freaking Arizona summer. Sometimes over 120 degrees Fahrenheit. They're sweating like crazy, but they can't lose focus. Not for a second. Add in the G-forces. 5. Sometimes 6 times your body weight just slamming into you. That's like having 5 full-grown bros sitting on your chest while you're trying to breathe on a roller coaster. One wrong move, boom. Game over.
K.O.
Now, let's rewind. Way back. I'm talking 1906 in France. The first official Grand Prix wasn't all glam and champagne. It was raw. Dirt roads, sketchy cars, drivers rocking goggles, 'cause dust was flying everywhere. The race ran for 12 hours a day. Over 2 days. No seatbelts. No real helmets. Just dudes with nerves of steel. Basically, survival of the craziest. Then World War II hit. The brakes got slammed hard. But after the war ended, the world wanted speed again. So in 1950, Formula 1 was born. The official world championship. 7 races across the globe. And boom, it was the NFL, the Super Bowl, the World Series, all rolled into one, just for speed. But here's the twist, bro. F1 ain't just step on the gas and pray. Nah, it's a freaking science experiment on wheels. These cars are built out of carbon fiber. Light as a soda can, strong as Captain America's shield. And the aerodynamics? Bro, they don't just go fast. They stick to the track. The downforce is so insane, in theory these cars could drive upside down in a tunnel and still not fall. Wild, right? The engines? Hybrid monsters. Not just guzzling fuel. These things recycle energy like eco-friendly rockets. Hit the brakes. And instead of wasting power, it's stored and thrown back into the car for extra boost. It's like hitting turbo in Mario Kart, but in real life. And the gearboxes, they shift faster than you can blink. Faster than you can scroll past a TikTok. And yo, fun fact, the cool stuff in your car today? Paddle shifters, hybrid tech, carbon safety shells. All hand-me-downs from Formula 1. Everyday drivers out here eating the leftovers. While F1 is cooking up the main dish at 200 miles an hour. But yo, here's the dark side, man. Speed ain't free. Since the very first days of F1, danger's been riding shotgun. Over the decades, more than 50 drivers have lost their lives in this sport. Think about that. 50. The most heartbreaking. Ayrton Senna. Dude wasn't just a racer. He was a freaking legend. In 1994, San Marino Grand Prix, one wrong move, one crash, and he was gone. The world froze, bro. Fans cried, drivers cried. Even folks who never watched racing felt that loss. It was like losing Jordan in his prime. And after that, F1 had to face the truth. How much risk is too much? How much danger is worth the thrill? That's when the sport flipped the script. Safety became priority number 1. Now, when a driver suits up, it's not just a race. It's like gearing up for battle. Fireproof suits, helmets tougher than biker gangs, even biometric gloves that track heart rate and oxygen while they're racing, seats, custom molded like a gamer's dream chair, belts strong enough to hold through brutal crashes, and the cockpit, it's basically a survival pod. But the real game changer, bro, the halo, a titanium wishbone that curves over the driver's head. At first, fans were like, yo, that thing looks ugly. It ruins the car's style. But then 2020 hit. Romain Grosjean's car explodes into fire. Dude's trapped. The halo's the only thing keeping his skull from hitting steel barriers. Guess what? He walks out alive. After that, nobody talking smack about the halo anymore. It became the GOAT of safety tech. But don't think safety makes it easy. Nah, man, the human body still pays the bill. Picture this, you're racing for 2 hours. Heart rate locked at 170 beats per minute. Sweating so hard you drop 3 to 4 kilos of body weight in one go. And every corner, boom, 6 GS slamming into your neck. Like 6 big dudes sitting on your shoulders every few seconds. That's why F1 drivers, they ain't just racers. They're freaking athletes. These guys train harder than football linebackers. Neck workouts, cardio, reflex drills. It's next level grind. Bro, alright dude. Now here's where it gets crazy. Formula One ain't just a sport. It's a straight up money pit on wheels. These teams, they're not rolling out with pocket change. They're dropping hundreds of millions of dollars every single season. We're talking budgets bigger than some NFL franchises. Bro, like Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. They're basically Fortune 500 companies disguised as race teams. And why? Because F1 is the ultimate flex. Winning here isn't just about trophies. It's about global rep. If your car wins on Sunday, your brand sells on Monday. That's why you see names like Rolex, Heineken, and freaking crypto logos plastered all over the cars. Sponsors throwing cash left and right. Because F1 isn't just racing. It's primetime marketing. But let's talk engineering madness. Bro, these cars are like lab experiments that broke out of Area 51. Every nut, every bolt, every curve on the car, it's calculated. Teams spend thousands of hours in wind tunnels just to shave off a fraction of a second, like changing the angle of a wing by 2 degrees. Could mean the difference between first place and fifth. Wild, right? And the money doesn't just go into the cars. It's the armies behind them. Every team's got hundreds of engineers, designers, mechanics, all move in like a pit crew version of the Avengers. During pit stops, these dudes change all 4 tires in under 2 seconds. 2 seconds, bro. That's faster than you can open Snapchat. One wrong move, and boom, race over. But yo, here's the kicker. All this tech, all this money, all this pressure, it's still gotta be piloted by a single human being, one driver, strapped into $1 million rocket, with the hopes of hundreds of people and millions of fans on their shoulders. Imagine the weight, man, the focus, the adrenaline. That's why F1 is more than just racing. It's the perfect storm of brains, cash, and raw courage. Here's the deal, man. Formula One ain't just survived. It's evolved into something bigger than anyone ever imagined. What started as dusty road races with goggles and leather caps turned into the sharpest, fastest, most high-tech show on Earth. And the legacy? It's not just about who won or who lost. It's about pushing the limits of what humans and machines can do together. Think about it. Every driver that straps in knows the history. They know the names of legends who came before. The risks those guys took. The battles that shaped the sport. When a driver stands on the podium with champagne in hand, it ain't just celebration. It's a salute to decades of blood, sweat, and glory. And the fans, bro, they're the heartbeat. Kids seeing their first race, dreaming of sitting behind that will one day. Families trading jerseys like it's game day. Whole cities lighten up when Formula One rolls through. It ain't just a race. It's an event, a tradition, a lifestyle. But here's why it still matters today. F1 is proof that we never stop chasing more. More speed, more precision, more guts. Every corner is a gamble. Every lap is history in the making. And yeah, we got video games, VR, all that. But nothing compares to the raw sound of 20 cars roaring off the line. The smell of burning rubber in the air. The split-second choices that decide who's a hero and who's forgotten. In the end, Formula One is a mirror, bro. It shows us our hunger, our drive, our obsession with being the fastest, the best, the first. It's not just about racing. It's about proving that no matter the danger, no matter the cost, humans will always chase greatness. And that's why, when those lights go out, billions of hearts beat as one waiting for that first turn, holding their breath for the sport that defines speed itself. And that's it, man. Formula One. The wild ride where speed meets danger, where legends are born, and where every lap could change history. It's more than racing. It's passion. It's culture. It's the edge of human possibility. So hey, if you vibed with this journey, smash that like button, drop a comment, share this with your crew, and don't forget, hit subscribe, 'cause the next story, it's gonna blow your mind.